This tiny yellow-tinted scorpion is responsible for 3/4 of all scorpion-related deaths each year. The type of scorpion, not just one scorpion. God, he'd be a busy scorpion. It's a particularly aggressive type, and when threatened it has a nasty sting which causes severe pain and in many cases, death. Children and old people are particularly susceptible to this lethal scorpion and sadly make up the majority of deaths. The hyena is a vicious pack animal that will usually scavenge for its food rather than attacking directly. When scavenging is not an option and hunger begins to set in, hyenas will savagely attack anything that it considers to be edible. Little can stop a hyena attack, which often involves 20 individuals, and humans living or working in the African plains are often targets. Watch out for hyenas, alright? They're not as much fun as they look when they're laughing. The polar bear is the largest meat-eating animal in the world. A male polar bear can weigh upwards of 700 kilograms and measures 3 meters in length. That's big. That's very big. And with no natural predators, the polar bear is fearless and will attack without provocation. They're just cocky guys. What are they going to do? Start fights? Who cares? Many Arctic exploring humans have died in polar bear attacks, and many of the attacks occur at night when people are asleep in their tents, which frankly seems like poor form. The Cape buffalo is the most aggressive type of buffalo ever encountered and can easily kill a human. Cape buffalo can weigh over 900 kilograms and charge at 40 miles an hour. Once it's locked onto its target, it won't stop charging. Its huge horns can impale flesh, break bones, and even puncture metal. Ouch. The deceitfully cute pufferfish is actually one of the deadliest creatures in the ocean. When under threat, it will puff its body out, revealing hundreds of venomous spikes that, when touched, deliver a potent poison. A single drop of pufferfish venom can kill a grown man who will become paralysed and eventually die of asphyxiation. Pufferfish can be eaten if prepared properly, but if prepared incorrectly, the cooked fish can still kill you. Driver ants are a particularly aggressive species of ant that will attack creatures 1,000 times larger than itself, which is probably biting off more than it can chew. One ant alone won't pose much of a threat, but what makes the driver ant so dangerous is that 50 million of them attack a target at once. Alright, I take it back, driver ants, you're not biting off more than you can chew. Please don't come around to my house. A person who accidentally steps on one of these ants can bring the rage of the entire swarm upon them. Even if one ant is threatened, it can call upon the entire colony to attack a target, each of them capable of clamping onto flesh with their powerful jaws. I really don't want to start a fight with these ants. Known as the perfect killing machine, the great white shark has existed in its current form for over hundreds of millions of years. The deadly creature will attack without provocation and can swim at 35 feet per second. The shark attacks from below and rips its prey in half with hundreds of razor-sharp teeth and a jaw that can exert 4,000 pounds worth of force. A great white can smell a bleeding victim from over a mile away. The cobra is one of the most feared creatures in the world, and it's also one of the most deadly snakes. It only attacks if it's hunting or if it's in a threatened state. It will flare its hoods as a warning to predators and will strike if approached further. The venom of the cobra can easily kill a human, and it can even take down an elephant if bitten in a vulnerable position. Its venom is fast acting and can result in death in under an hour if antivenom isn't quickly administered. The tiny mosquito is technically the most deadly animal known to man, having caused hundreds of millions of human deaths simply because they spread disease. Mosquitoes can smell blood and will gorge themselves on an unsuspecting victim, and then they'll transmit any disease it's carrying from other victims. It's only the female mosquito that's capable of sucking blood, so scientists are actively looking for a way to alter the genetic code of the mosquito so that 99% of all newborn mosquitoes will be male. The African elephant is a majestic creature that's loved by many, but it is also one of the most aggressive and dangerous land animals in the world. Still, that's no excuse to go killing them, guys. It's the world's largest land-dwelling animal and weighs more than most cars. The African elephant can stampede at an astonishing speed without really any kind of warning, easily crushing anything beneath it. Elephants cause more human deaths per year than tigers and lions combined. I guess because, to be honest, people tend to stay away from tigers and lions. This terrifying looking creature is the most venomous spider on the planet and is far more dangerous than the better known Black Widow. Yeah? More dangerous than the Black Widow, listen up. Brazil's wandering spider exhibits behaviour not commonly found in spiders. They're aggressive, meaning it won't scurry away like most spiders when approached by a larger animal. An attack by a Brazil wandering spider can be unprovoked, extremely painful, and sometimes deadly. This variety of snake has venom more powerful than a cobra, and enough of it to kill 100 people. It lives in the Australian outback and therefore rarely comes into contact with humans. It's nevertheless considered by some to be the most venomous creature on Earth. This is potentially the most dangerous snake in the world. Not only does it have extremely toxic venom, which is a bad start, it's also aggressive and will attack without provocation. Yeah, not a good time. Most terrifyingly of all though, this snake can move extremely quickly and will chase down anything it considers to be a threat. This harmless looking tiny creature is capable of ending 20 human lives with just one drop of its venom, so you probably don't want to get on its bad side. The cone snail can be found in tropical reefs and beaches, and on first appearance it may seem as helpless as any other tiny crustacean. However, its sting is known to be one of the deadliest of any animal. A human stung by a cone snail can die within a matter of minutes, and at the moment there is no known antivenom. The box jellyfish is the most venomous animal on Earth and can deliver what has been regarded as the most painful sting imaginable. People who have described the sting of a box jellyfish have described it as unbearable. Women have said it's worse than giving childbirth, and others have said it feels like your insides are on fire. I'm not familiar with either of those things, but it doesn't sound like a fun time. This jellyfish's venom is very capable of killing you if treatment isn't sought within an hour. And while the pain it causes can still last for days. All this from something called a box jellyfish, which frankly doesn't sound like much trouble.